York. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
Ebro in the morning, Lord Styles, Rosenberg. Big G is here, Backyard Band on DCO in the bed.
Listen, had to bring them back, man. How are you, Big G?
Beautiful, man. Been working hard, and you know things are getting better.
You got your own Ewing.
Yeah, my second one.
I got a question.
My first one, my second.
Big G, you said things are getting better.
Yeah.
When were they not good?
Man, I had times, man. You know,
Recently?
Nah, not recently.
2014 was
tough times. Like when just like switching like management and all of that.
Okay.
But for
I'm
your
just
life,
trying to
that's
get
light
gigs.
work.
Yeah, that's light work. But it's like I'm getting better. Like calls for TV. You know what I mean? I just shot a pilot on Fox in Chicago, Gone Baby Gone. Waiting to see if that gets picked up.
Well, the reason I
working.
asked, because you said things are getting better.
Yeah.
I hear about your life story. So when you say things are getting better, I automatically think about your life story and then go, wait, something happened we didn't hear about.
Nah, it's just getting better because just like my surroundings, man. I surrounded myself around positive people that really want to get things done. And I've been in different rooms and things are getting better.
Yeah.
Can I help set? I want to set the scene a little bit.
Okay.
When you came up last time, we did a lot of GoGo talk, like a lot of DC music talk. You can go find that on YouTube. I love that interview. I was proud of it.
That was a dope interview.
It was real. A lot of people from DC hit me. But I didn't get into a ton of your personal life stuff. Right. So Big G is a music legend, a DC legend. He walks around like the mayor of DC. Everyone knows Big G. You may know him from The Wire. Now you may know him from The Deuce. You know him from Backyard Band. Backyard Band's changed. There's been 1 million members, but Big G's always been the leader of it. But aside from that, your personal story, there have been articles that have come out detailing it, is bonkers. Yeah. How many kids do you have?
See? You doing that again to me.
A lot of kids. There's
it's six.
Six kids.
Yeah.
But that's only one. I don't think that's that.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you. It's 6 kids, but I got grandkids now.
That's the interesting part.
Yeah,
the grandkids.
So I don't want people. I ain't got no gray hair, nothing. I still got my hairline and all that shit, bro. But it's they give me life. You know what I mean?
How old are your grandkids?
Four now. I have 2-year-old Mumu, Serenity. I got a son. We just had him. He's like a couple of weeks old. And Kill, he's 1. You know what I mean? So, and Nasir, he's 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you are granddad.
Granddad, 3 boys and 1 girl.
Now, one of the articles I read about was something I didn't realize was the drama you went through when your son was shot a few years ago.
Nah, it was my son, yeah.
And you have been shot 13 times?
13 times, bro. Still right here.
So, what the hell was it like when you hear about your son dealing with this thing
It crushed me because he was supposed to be in school. You know what I mean? He kind of jumped school and left. He had a full ride. You know what I mean? And it just like it was deja vu. It's like he's trying to follow in my footsteps or my brother's footsteps. But like growing up, how we grew up, I didn't want to be in that. But it was just like on my dinner table. That's what we had to do.
In that is just hustling.
Hustle, had a pistol at all times. You know what I mean? Like my band really saved my life, bro. You know what I mean? Like my siblings is gone. I'm the only one living.
How many were there?
4. You know what I mean? It was me. Everybody else is dead. So it's like just seeing that and then smelling that again, it was just crazy.
When was the last time that you were shot?
Shot? Man, it been a while.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah. Nah, it been a while, but I was stabbed in the club, though.
In 2014?
2014.
Why did that, how did that happen?
I had a big concert, man, at Merriweather, and I went to check Rare Essence. I didn't see them guys in a minute. Went to check them out. You know, you would go to a bar. People know me. Gee, what's up? And some girls, we just taking shots. It ended up like 14, 15 shots, tequila. Next thing you know, this dude is looking. So I'm getting ready to go down to see Essence because we all the way on the top floor.
Right.
And the dude just like knocked the drink out my hand. And then everything just went there. We tussling. And I guess he had some people with him. I just felt the dude jump on me, like tackle. And they was like, watch out, G, he got a knife. He hit me and stabbed me in the side. Yeah, and it like punctured went to like close to my liver. and I had the stitches.
He was
and,
jealous. The girls, y'all was having too much
Yeah,
fun.
we was funning, man. We had a good time. I'm saying, when I go out, if I see ladies right there ain't got no drinks, I'm going to turn up. I got a couple of dollars on me. We can have a good time. And everybody's not going to be like, oh, we love them. You're going to have haters. But, you know, now everywhere you go, you got to, like, they be like, gee, you got to have somebody with you. But see, my city love me so much. They see me in the grocery store, downtown Lockwood. I'm just out. I'm on a bike, walking my dog, running my dogs. They can see me. They can touch me. And I'm not really with that, hey, we got to have a security team with you and all that. But I had to learn that, like, when I go out, I have somebody with me.
How much of the violence that was near you, and violence is adjacent, for a long time, violence is adjacent to the go-go scene, right?
Yeah.
Like, it can be there. It's not always, certainly,
No, not
but
always.
it can be.
It can be. Like, you get different streets that might be feuding or going through something, then they bring the energy. I might
Streets
be
into the club.
Yeah, street, and I might say a neighborhood, and another neighborhood is over there. One of my mic members might say a neighborhood, and they get roused up. Might be halftime. They want to take pictures over here. They taking pictures over there, and they just get bonkers sometimes.
But how far into your go-go career did the violence sort of subside? Like, because most of the shootings were earlier in your life.
Yeah, like the 90s and like the early 2000s. It's cooled off now. We older, we kind of seasoned, and I just talk to the young. I always been a preacher. If you ever like to listen to all of my CDs, always preached the nonviolence and this is going to change. Because I learned a lot from older guys, like sitting down and like learning the laws and what's going on in the city and how the regentrification was coming, and nobody was paying attention to it. Like closing the clubs, and we not having lawyers to fight for us, to knowing that we can outriders to play in this club. You know what I mean? To take this side of the money and take that side of the money. But like now, it's like smoothed out. You don't have that much. Like, you might get a little scuffle. Females might, or baby daddy drama or something like that. But now it's like a lot sticking together. The music scene, like the things like we did with Gold Link, with Backyard, with New Impressions, and it's just like more flavor. We just had I'm gonna throw up a clip of Fat Trail, Fat Gleesh. He just rocked with us on his birthday at Aqua. It's just crazy, you know what I mean? They come in and people love that beat because, you know, D.C. is a go-go town. There's a lot of music like New Orleans, but that violence is kind of like really like smoothed out a lot.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Do you? We talked last time you came in about Scarface.
Yeah.
DC staple. He was such a big. Actually, you posted a picture the other day.
Yeah, that was right after the concert. That's crazy you said that because we got to go to Houston in a few weeks because Scarface wants to do a tour
Oh, really?
with us just playing all of his stuff. It's getting ready to be.
The Scarface,
crazy, man.
he plays the bass, right?
He plays the bass.
Does he
He
get
plays-
on and jam with y'all?
Yeah, we just
that's
had a
dope.
live video on my IG.
I want to see if Ebro has any questions about this picture you posted the other day. Let's see. Describe what you see there.
I see Big G in a diaper,
Okay.
and I see.
What about Scarface's outfit? How about the sizes on Scarface's clothing?
I mean, Scarface was wearing a 9X.
Wait, what year is this?
That's like
Mid
this
90s?
Yeah, that's early. But that's when, and they looked up at another, because we was just in Punta Cana yesterday. We just got back. So they pulled up a clipping of my birthday at Love when Mark Bonds had Love. And he was bigger, but he looks he's so trimmed down now.
Why the diaper onesie? I have to understand it.
I
That's
wanted
very
to,
Parliament. That's very, that's very
what
George
I mean?
Clinton.
I
though.
wanted to do something. I always try to do something out of the box, and I just felt like that. That day I was backstage, and they didn't know what I was doing. I said, "Get your kids diapers, man. Get pull-ups." And I just came out with the diaper on. They went crazy, but it was a dope show.
Did you guys ever do any shows with Pac when he was alive?
Yeah, we did a big show with Pac at the hotel in New Carrollton. And backstage, me and Pac sat Indian style, and he was telling me, because I think that I just got finished being shot. And Pac was like, man, you got to change your life and do this and do that. And I never liked Hennessy. And when he was sitting back there, he had I never forget, he had a White Owl, a box of White Owls. And he had a bottle of Hennessy. And he was like, you want? I was like, I don't drink Hennessy. And I drunk 2 shots of Hennessy with him, and we had a good show. It was a dope show.
And it healed you right up too. That Hennessy, right? Those
I
gunshot
was
wounds
twisted.
healed
I
right
was
up.
twisted
No
off the
problems
Hennessy,
after
but
that.
Brown take me to another town.
What about Biggie? Any backyard shows with Biggie?
Yeah, we did. Stadium Armory, and we had the Harmony Shoreham Hotel downtown. It was the Universal Madness party, and I actually kept a connection with Biggie.
Oh, really?
After that, yeah, we hit him on the Sky page, and then when he come in town, we get together, and also it got like the connection got even bigger with Chucky Thompson.
Ah,
Yeah, because we came out of Chucky's basement,
Right.
and he was making.
I didn't know y'all work with Chucky, and Chucky was working with Bad Boy.
Yeah. But see, we were like Chucky was in our band when we were little.
Wow.
He did the music. He the one got us like musically with the
In
Tribe
tune.
Called Quest and all of that different beats we were throwing in, the Onyx and all that.
And he played. Chucky played the piano, right?
Piano, congos, everything.
Right.
Guitars, yeah. So we got with that. Like we actually had a good relationship.
that's great.
Yeah,
I didn't
with
even.
Big. Yeah, when Big used to come in, crazy. It was one dude named Flip that he had with him. Like I got the first silver Tech 9.
I always wanted to know.
Wow, who knew?
I was going to gloss right over
Oh,
the.
how he got his first Silver Tech 9?
No, I'm saying on the microphone.
Oh.
The Tech 9 microphone.
We all thought something
Got
else.
it.
Oh, okay.
You familiar with that, right?
Now that you said it was the microphone, I didn't
Yeah.
know it was called a Tech 9 though.
Yeah, the Tech 9. Yeah, it's the old one that's shaped like
Yeah.
the 40.
The classic shit.
The classic,
Oh, the old classic
yeah.
microphone. Yeah.
I don't know. Interesting, the congos and the drumming in GoGo.
Yeah.
And obviously the connection to just the origins of music and Africa and all of those things. Yeah. Are you appreciative of watching the new sounds coming out of Africa and just all of the Afrobeat and
all
African
of that is
music?
dope,
And
because we just was on the Cape Coast. We performed in Ghana.
wow.
We was there for a week and a half, and it was like we actually was on stage with some musicians from Africa with the drums, the congos,
Yeah.
and the kids dancing. They never rehearsed or nothing with us. And it's on my Instagram live feed. The beat, everything just kind of locked and connected.
Of course it did.
And it was crazy, man. But when we performed at the slave castles, that was kind of heart-wrenching, because we actually went in with
Yeah. Where they used to keep the slaves.
everything, and it was like they showed like where their feces and stuff
Yep.
like the bloods, and where they had the women separated on this side, and like the actual ships. It was crazy, man. But
And you
that
saw the
drum
point
and
of
that
no
beat, the
return,
point
that
of
door
no
where you
return,
walk
that
out.
door. Yeah, I actually broke down. I had to leave out. It was that hurting. But just going around seeing the kids beating the drums and listening to our music, and we passed out the CDs and how they still connecting with us through our DMs, and we sending money and sending stuff over there, and they buying shirts, and we sending shirts back over, and they sending shirts. And
Well, because that was one of the things about GoGo, like when I didn't even really understand what GoGo was, right? I just heard the congas and the beats. I didn't know that it was like, I was just like, oh, they using African instruments and mixing it with party music. That was, you know, I'm growing up in Northern California, not really even quite understanding that it's a whole scene.
Yeah, it's a
you know
whole
what I mean?
scene.
And so now when you fast forward and you can see, because of streaming and the internet and, you know, just the way people travel now, that people can make this reconnection, right? Because that's essentially what GoGo was. It's taking the congas and the drums and putting it in a party atmosphere with live instruments and telling stories over music.
And that's how it is. Because like once upon a time, hip hop had that go-go feel in it.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Kid
EU,
Play,
they're doing the butt, the whole thing.
The thing with Spike Lee, so.
It's had moments.
impressive.
It has moments, and then Rich Harrison brought the drums, and you
Yes.
start seeing
Yeah.
it pop up here and there.
Beyonce and yeah.
So
And Wale keeps it alive
And
in
Wale
there.
does too.
Yeah.
It always has moments, and it's we talked about this last time, but it's so interesting that it's also so pure still. You know, it really is
raw.
In a lot of ways. It's, to me, I'm biased being from the area, but it's one of the most like beautifully American things that sort of exists. Is this music that is just in DC. And if you grow up in DC, whether you grow up in Southeast
Uptown.
or if you grow up in Northwest, or if you grow up in the burbs, if you're my wife who grew up in Northern Montgomery County, it doesn't matter.
You know what it is.
You know what it
you've
is. When that
experienced
beat drop, it's just different.
Have you come across any young go-go artists that you really like?
Yeah, who's hot right now?
Yeah, man, you got
poppin'?
New Impressions. Those guys are always doing their thing. They fresh on the scene. You got T.O.B. You know, those are fresh ones. What? Got Reaction, TCB. But like with that fresh, you got like it's New Impressions. They got the piece that we did with GoLink.
GoLink's so dope, bro.
Yeah, he's dope, man.
In
Because he
court-
brought
'cause
us
he-
up here. He brought us up here and we performed.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Last year, right?
Yeah, last year.
Because the way he's weaving house music, there's some go-go elements, hip-hop,
Hip-hop.
all of that, R&B,
fresh.
all into all his shit is dope.
Yeah, and his build is just perfect. He just keeps kind of going. He has a new record right now,
Then he's
Miguel.
just cool.
Yeah, that
then
Miguel
he
shit is
just-
fire.
Then he's just super cool, though.
Yeah.
You know, he's just in his own world. A lot of people be in another world. He's in his own world.
I mean, he's a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, that part's tough.
But he makes a point. He makes a point. The reason he's a Cowboys fan is because the Redskins. He says, "Listen, the Redskins was the last team to put a black player on."
That's it. I think that's his good answer right now. And it's a great answer. But in D.C., a lot of people just did it to be an asshole. Let's be clear. There's many reasons to dislike the Redskins, all valid. But sometimes, you know this experience, Big G.
Yeah.
There's some people who
Where
just
you
want
at,
to be an
Big G?
asshole.
I'm Redskin, man.
That's what it is.
100%. I can't do nothing else. Now you got my Caps. We just got the cup.
Yeah, let him celebrate the Capitals, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Can he
So
celebrate
it's like,
the Capitals?
I'm just like mad that, man, the owners ain't like my Wizards, man. We had Cousins, all them dude. We need a big man. You know what I mean? If my knee wasn't messed up.
Why
I'd
didn't
You
the
be
Wizards
back
make
out
a
there.
play for Cousins, man? The Wizards and Cousins
And
would have
he-
made sense.
What, that was $5 million?
Yeah.
1 year. Come on, bro.
And him
then
and
they
John
gonna
Wall
go
went to
get
college
Dwight
together.
Howard, right. I thought that would have been a call. Like, I thought he could close that deal. But I don't know, man. Sometimes they try to keep you, like, I don't know.
Do you know these current?
Wait,
do you know?
hang on. They try to keep you.
Just in the box, man.
They want to keep the Wizards down. You saying? Is that what you saying?
Yeah, they want to keep us.
Like the NBA or?
'Cause it's like what's somebody Gortat? He
He's gone now.
he's gone, but like we still was making it to the playoffs, and then the pieces that we needed, they could have easily went and got it. And then we got Dwight Howard for what? One? Is he gonna play?
Yeah, well, I don't. Dwight Howard.
I don't even know why at this point.
I don't know.
He hasn't went anywhere where it wasn't a problem. Like there's no.
No, the last few years have been bad.
It's been bad. Like he's been like, and when I'm saying not even his on in the game performance, meaning like in the locker room, people he just don't
Right.
get along with
But
people.
why would we do it? I don't know, but it's just like my Redskins, man. We still gonna be out there tailgating and having fun.
But see, that's part of the problem. Even here in New York City, part of the problem is the fans have such a cultural connection and a celebratory connection that the ownership knows
But
that.
they still gonna sell a ticket.
So why do we even have to spend the money to go make a move when we can pocket that extra money as a profit because the fans is going to buy jerseys, they're going to come to the game, they're going to pay for
Well,
parking.
the Redskins
buy
at least had to acknowledge for the first time. The Redskins finally acknowledged a fact that has existed for a long time, which is that their season ticket waiting list does not exist anymore.
That's what has to happen.
It's
It
over.
has to
That's
happen.
been like for a couple of
Yo,
years.
but they were still holding on to it.
Nah.
When I was a kid in 87, 88, 89, 90,
Couldn't- this
Redskin
lie
tickets
was
were a myth. If someone was
Yeah,
like, yo, I got
sneak in.
2, you canceled all your plans. I'm going
You
to
had to
Redskins week.
sneak in. You had to sneak in this to get in.
See, because this is what has to happen. I'm going to tell you why it's crucial for fans to start holding the owners accountable. Because really, we've lived in a thing as sports fans for many years where you would be mad at a player because they went to another team or decided to opt out
Yeah.
of. You would be mad at the player, not the owner.
Doesn't make sense. Why would you be mad at the player and not the owner?
And so now you have to hold these owners accountable if you want to see your teams make any moves because they're going to make their profits,
They're gonna,
pocket the money.
Regardless, they're gonna make it.
I agree with you. I agree with you. It's just such a daunting task, but I agree
It's
with
hard.
you.
It's emotional.
And getting people to not show up because at a certain point, will a team get embarrassed when the seats are just empty? Because we've had a couple Redskins games the last few years where like it's Pittsburgh and the whole crowd's Pittsburgh.
Yo, I'm a Raiders fan. Oakland, if the team
Yeah,
isn't
when we
good,
played y'all.
they'll black. Yo, there's been a beat. They'll black out the local because they haven't sold enough tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So there's been a thing between Raiders fans and the city where the city's like, yo, y'all not winning, we not going. And they're like, well, we're not showing it on TV then.
Yeah. The Redskins haven't
And
been
everybody's
blacked out
like, all
yet.
right, fine.
That would be big if the Redskins
that'd be
blacked
big.
out. They haven't been blacked out. I think they'll end up buying tickets. They'll do things to make sure that, because the thing used to be like, I don't know if you know this, but if they couldn't sell enough tickets, like, oh, well, if the stadium's empty, we're not going to televise, because you could just go to the game if you want to see it.
And it would be free?
No.
But they're just like, as an encouragement for fans to buy the tickets. It should be free.
Might as well.
But,
No,
anyways,
I get it.
So you're on the Deuce on HBO.
Yeah.
And,
I think that's back in September. I saw it's been renewed.
Deuce.
Yeah.
And it closes, I think, or at least the season winds down with you killing Black Dog.
Yeah.
So
that
DC
was
shoots
good.
Philly. It was kind of crazy. Never seen this before. Never seen this before. It was crazy.
I said I got a lot of people like me and Meth on set. We just talk. He was like, "Man, do they write you in your contract that you kill everybody? You smoke me and now you smoke." He's like, "Who else you gonna get?" So it's just
And you killing some amazing rappers, by the way.
So everybody like this, man. You just keep killing the rappers, but it was just like that was an electrifying scene. That day. Yeah. So we have.
So
fun.
you coming back? Like, what happens now?
Man.
Is your
I don't know. I've been waiting, man. Like,
well, because in the Deuce you're in jail.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, do I come back? I don't know. I'm just waiting, man. Like, I ain't get that call like that, you know. I had a few emails, but they ain't said, like, if I'm coming back yet.
Well, the show's back soon, so.
So we got to see. You know what I mean?
That's how
But
you
either
doing
way,
it.
it's got to
Yo,
be
he's hitting us with the wait and see.
Yeah.
You gotta
We'll
tune
see.
in.
Gotta tune in.
Tune in
right
September. But either way, it's got to be great, man. Like, for you to have been the musician always and then get to be a pretty significant part of The Wire and now get to be a pretty significant part of another HBO great show is pretty
man.
cool.
They pretty much keep me around, man. When I meet people, like, I get that relationship going. I just be quiet and work hard, man. So I was in Treme 4 episodes.
Yeah.
28 episodes of The Wire. And last season I was in all 8 of The Deuce. So hopefully they're going to throw me another pass and bring me back for 2. Just working, man. Just shot a pilot, like I said, in Chicago, Gone Baby Gone on Fox, waiting to see if they're going to pick that up. I got Prospect coming out in, I think, the end of August.
What's Prospect about?
It's a military space movie. Pedro Pascal is the lead. And I play a kid named Meekin. And it's a military space movie.
I like that you still play a kid, even though you're a grandfather.
Yeah. So it's like so I say it's just casting for a bunch of stuff. I read for a bunch of stuff. I just read for Don Cornelius. So I'm waiting to see
Soul
if I
Train
get,
movie.
Yeah, so if you never know, bro. If you get the call, I get it. I be reading for so many things, man. I be like, is they gonna call me back for that? But I don't even get up for it no more, man. I just wait. If it come, you know?
Yo, and I just want to shout out to DC, the way y'all running Trump's cabinet and people who work for Trump out of sushi spots and restaurants down there in DC.
They ain't playing, man. The little kids and everybody going at them.
They are, right?
Yeah,
they can't even walk. It feels like they can't go walk the streets. People are like, yo, you can't come in my
They
restaurant.
safe. They got some app, I think, man, and letting them know when they popping up places, man. Yeah.
Yo, people are like, yo, let me holler at you for a second.
Yeah, you in our city? We can
Oh,
talk to you.
yeah, let me talk to you for a second. You think this is clean? What's happening out here?
You think you could just have Mexican food in peace?
I don't anticipate a Jared Kushner pop by Ben's Chili Bowl anytime soon.
But
But if he does,
watch yourself. Yo, Big G, man. Thank you, man. Send us some of this backyard.
Yeah, we
band
need
gear,
some of
man.
the backyard
I'ma
merch.
send
We
you
need the
guys some of
viewings.
this, man, from DTLR, man. So we got a bunch of stuff out. Press it up and send it up. It's a tour right now with Quicksilver. You know what I mean? Quick
Shout
and
out to
Friends.
Quick. Shout out to Downtown
Quick.
Locker Room as well.
So you know what I mean? They back me heavy. You know what I mean? So we'll send some stuff up, man. And Hassan said the Ewings are gone, but we're going to look and see what we can get.
So wait,
Appreciate you,
there's these Ewings that you did with the Georgetown
Yeah.
colors. Those are
Fresh.
never coming back.
I'm not sure.
They're
sold
gone,
out?
sold out.
Yeah. We can still check, though. I'm going to still double check. I could probably bag them or something.
These are tight, though. The Georgetown colors?
Yeah, with the big G on the bottom, the hang tag.
Oh, with the big G on the bottom. Yeah, I didn't see.
So the 88 and all that, yeah. So we grinding, man.
It's working out.
Yeah, it's
Listen, you
working
got
out.
kids, grandkids.
Yeah,
You
man.
a lot's got to go down.
Yo, the
lot,
resume
man.
is long, man. Gunshot
Yeah.
wounds, grandkids,
Gunshot
kids, movies. The resume is
I
long.
got my own socks too, bro.
Oh, don't ever. With the DC logo.
Yeah, I got my own socks too, man.
Yeah.
Socks
Patrick
are good for
Ewing,
you
Big
too,
G
dog.
socks.
Thanks. Pass those to me real quick.
Yeah, and that and it's the album too. Still in the game.
Boom, new
I
music.
re-jumped, Yeah.
Yo, you still got CDs? You sold
Yeah, I'm
classic.
saying to push it in.
Double CD. Double CD.
I'm saying, man, you know we grinding, man. Thanks, guys, for having me.
Always.
course, man.
Doors open,
Anytime.
Big G.
Man, you know, DC, man, or nothing, baby.
My man.
All day, BYB.
Big G.
It's love.